All right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on the region you're watching us from. Welcome to WCV. Yes, finally, Chelsea have done the business of yesterday by winning Manchester United, just the way the Chelsea fans predicted that Chelsea is going to beat Manchester United. Though we were expecting something more flexible from Manchester United, which Manchester United did not do that. Manchester United, Amorim and his boys, they came out with the ambition of getting a draw. In short, even came out with the ambition of winning us. That was the aim. That was the plan. Get the first goal, sit tight, lock the game, and boom, we end the UCL race, UCL qualification race for Chelsea. But my God passed them. Shebi, you guys are going to be playing Tottenham on Wednesday. Look at what Tottenham did for Aston Villa. They bench all their key players. And what happened? Aston Villa ride on them and they got 2-0, got the 3 points. But when it got to Manchester United turn, they wanted to win the Premier League against Chelsea. Our last home game for this season, they wanted to spoil it for us. But I'm happy that we beat Manchester United in our last home game, which is very, very good. 1-0, 3 points. 1-0, but the points where he carry heavy. It would have been very, very bad if Chelsea did not secure these 3 points against Manchester United. I see the way Enzo Maresca was celebrating, happy, praising, chanting, reacting when Maresca got that goal. And I said to myself, see the way you are jumping, see the way you are happy. But the same you came out early this year when they questioned you when things were going bad for you. In short, it's bad already because number one, if you check our record when the season started, we are almost competing with people that won the league. For us to drop to number 4 position, even struggling to get a UCL qualification football is even bad. Forget the fact that we are now struggling points we dey on. We dey fight seriously to get that UCL this in football. Do you understand? But see the way they jump. I thought he never wanted the UCL football, saying that in 2 years' time, that is the target. In 2 years' time. Later, you come out to say the problem we are having is the press that they should allow you to build. No, nobody is not saying that you should not build. Don't feel as if you are the way they behave like now, as if you don't do one kind special thing. Like I said, and I will stand on my word, I will not talk much about him. I will wait next season. In short, from the Club World Cup, that is when I will start saying what we are expecting in the 2025-2026 English Premier League season. Because you see the way this season dey, look at people competing. Look at, if you check top 9, check people that are there. Brighton, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest. Just check. Look at people that are there. Look at people that are Aston Villa, Newcastle, Nottingham. Look at people that are competing for Champions League race. Look at people that are there. Then you talk more of next season, how it will look like when people start buying players for their club, when they start signing important players. So my main, I've told you guys before that why me I want Chelsea to qualify for this UCL football is because I want them to look clearly in the summer transfer market to get good players. It's not that we don't have good players. We just need few experience and 1 or 2 machine ballers around, and we are good to go. It's left for the coach now to make good use of them and bring out the best out of them. Do you understand? Just see, I know this will sound odd, but truth be told, forget the fact that we'll say this one is small, this one is young. How old is Lamine Yamal? Lamine is 17 years. But there's one thing Lamine Yamal have. He's intelligent. He's smart. The same thing with Kopama. Kopama is not that experienced as you think. But there's one thing with him is that he's intelligent and he's smart. We might say we are going for this particular young player, which we don't really want more of them this season. But there's one thing I want. If you're a young player that will be coming to Chelsea, if you are doing well like this in your club and they saw that thing inside of you and they say, okay, fine, because of what you are doing here, come to this club and do it. Please, as you are coming as a young lad to Chelsea, replicate it even better. That is why you see the expectation of Estevo William. My expectation on that guy is very, very high. It's very high. I am expecting a lot because I have watched a lot of his games. That boy is something else. Apart from scoring goals, his moves, creating of space. Yeah, Estevo have pace. Estevo knows how to run in between defenders. Estevo knows how to score. Estevo knows how to pass. So see all those things that you are doing for Palmares in the Brazilian league. I want that same energy, even something better in the English Premier League the moment you arrive. After all, we are going to watch him in the Club World Cup. Even though he's not going to play for Chelsea in the Club World Cup, we are going to watch him. You understand? And in all, get us a good striker. See, I no go lie give you. With what Chelsea have played this season, with the chances created this season, if only we had a good striker, take it to anywhere. By now, this team where we dey stress ourselves, we for need to do am. Fine, we know that the coach have his own bad side in the game management. We have it, with the coach get his own, but even at that, the players involved too need a help matter. I will keep saying it and I will not change my tongue. This UEFA Champions League wey they see, na the fans pressure. Na the pressure away from the fans. Now they put up all these things. Left for these boys and left for the coach. Then for those sit relax. Anywhere where breeze blow them, carry them reach. Then stop there. They continue next season. If breeze blow them, carry them reach Europa, they are okay. They are okay. I'm telling the truth. Maresca and his boys, they will be okay. This UCL, now the fans want them. It's not that you are saying that Chelsea should go to the UCL to go and win it, which we know is not going to be that easy. But if they win it, fine. We'll see they brag, they go. But we want them to be there because of we want to checkmate some of these players that we bought. Since Moses Caicedo came to Chelsea, has he played the UCL? No. Has Palmer played the UCL apart from the one we played with Man City? No. Name it. So many of them there, they have not played the UCL. I want them to be in that competition so that we would see their strengths even more better. Do you understand? But truth be told, take it to anywhere. If Chelsea get a good striker and a good centre back, with the ones that with the wingers that are coming, I bet you, with what we are pushing, with what we are seeing, with the progression they are following, I bet you Chelsea will go far in the UEFA Champions League if they qualify. If they qualify. Do you understand? I'm not saying this because of things done. I'm telling you the honest truth. Already I've been saying it before that if Chelsea will qualify for this Champions League or anything good that will come out is because of the pressure from the fans, not even the approach. Though I will not neglect the coach ideology in each of the games. I will not neglect that. I will give him credit for that. But the fans have a major role to play for these boys to be on their toes, to do things right. Look at the Manchester United game. It would have been disastrous if Chelsea draw or lose that game. My mouth for no day like this, they talk. By now, Maresca name for Twitter for the sack Maresca. Now there, for they see people, they dig out the fact say by now for no day they lose like this. By now for don't see our space for the UEFA Champions League. But because we won yesterday, everybody don't they calm. But me, I go sit there and say, I no go lie you. By right, we are not supposed to be competing like this. We are not supposed to be in this mess right now. If only we took our chances when we had them. We had the chance to beat Ipswich. We had the chance to beat Everton. Name it, Fulham. Name it. But instead, we lie low for all those clubs to beat us, to stamp on us. But I'm very happy for the win yesterday. A good one from Cucurella. And as for Moses Caicedo, Kai, I don't know, but I feel we are getting somewhere. That guy is something else. Caicedo is something else. That's why I'm very happy for somebody like Dario Esugo. At least Dario Esugo coming in, watching Caicedo, see the way he plays. I guess he have something to learn and something to pick from Caicedo. Just the way Caicedo also, even though he did not play along N'Golo Kante, he said that he normally watch his videos. He normally watch N'Golo Kante's highlights. That means from watching N'Golo Kante's highlights, he normally pick something from N'Golo Kante's video. Football heritage, Makelele, Kante, Caicedo, Michael Essien. Football heritage. Chelsea. I don't lie you. I so much love this club. I so much love this club. Take it to anywhere. I so much love this club. That is why when things are not going right for the club, it pissed us up and make us even lay low for a moment and sit back to analyze, to checkmate what is really, really wrong. You understand? But this one I'm about to say goes to Enzo Maresca. You see the way you're approaching each game. You see the progression that you're playing. Though against Manchester United yesterday, we started poorly. Our first 20 minutes was really, really poor. Manchester United really attacked us. They pressured us. They were very, very aggressive. I understand. No be children will they play against that one for sure. But you see this progression football and keeping James at his right position. Because if you watch, James did not invert much yesterday. James played as a right wing back. That was why he was able to defend. That was why he was able to navigate and work with Pedro Neto. But that's inverting James to the midfield. They limit in defensive abilities for the back. Please, Maresca, don't do this progression football. Don't change the ideology now because of you want it right or you are getting it now with this system that we have been crying out loud that play it like this. The next season we'll go back to your default settings. No. Play progression. In short, when we play progression football, we tend to even penetrate 5 defense. We tend to penetrate teams that play 5-man defense. We tend to penetrate teams that play low block. Because if you continue sitting back and waiting for them to come out, they won't come out. Instead, they will capitalize on your own mistake to score you. So you keep pressuring them. The best way to defend is for you to attack. Pep said it. When you attack, you get goals, you score. Before you know, you weaken your opponents. And they can't do anything. That was what happened yesterday. Manchester United, at some point, around 69 minutes, they were like, okay, let's defend, let's play defensively. And when the pressure started coming from Chelsea, what happened? We got the goal. And everything, the defense of Manchester United was now open because they wanted to balance up the equation. They start coming out. But if you are playing against a team that play low block and you too, you want to play from the back, you can't get it right because they will end up capitalizing on your mistake because of you want to play from the back to score you. If only if we followed this system that we are using now against Ipswich Town, I bet you we will beat Ipswich Town that day for Stamford Bridge. We will beat them. So Maresca, I know that all this one that you are doing now is just for this moment for the fans. Me, I go watch it for Club World Cup whether it don't really change. It don't really change because I keep saying it. No be to get possession. Possession good though. To get possession, come win game is sweet. They give at least this kind of brag say we played well and also we won. Possession good, but when you possess, you know come win. That's it dey very bad. You just dey like Arsenal PSG. Arsenal possessed the game, but what happened? Who is going to the final? PSG. You understand? So, nevertheless, looking at the Premier League table, we have three clubs having the same points: 66, 66, 66. Man City has not played their game because of they have Nottingham Forest to play. They have Crystal Palace to play in the FA Cup final. So, we have three clubs with 66, 66 points. And the goal difference between we and Newcastle, that is sitting number 3, is 3 goals. So, if Arsenal can do the needful, beat Newcastle 3-0 for me tomorrow. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You understand? But I no go lie you, this UEFA Champions League qualification race will be decided on the last day of the Premier League. Now, so I see the last day of the Premier League will decide the UEFA Champions League qualification from the English Premier League. So, guys, I guess that will be all for now. And if you have anything, any thoughts concerning Chelsea in general, you can drop it at the comment section, because this was me talking about Chelsea in general on different and from different angles. Thank you very much. I remain your humble boy, Peters, and also enjoy your weekend.